Next up, we have Alex Dahlen. Alex joined EDA following a decade of experience in the restaurant industry. In his leisure time, he enjoys reading, working out, cooking, and among other activities. And these passions inspired him to develop PantryPal. Alex, the floor is all yours.
All right. Thank you. Morning. Dawn, like Blaine had said, I am part of the Minsky Cohort.
Hey, Alex.
Academy. Yeah.
Hey, Alex, real quick. We're getting some clipping on your microphone, I think.
Let me try.
Try maybe direct laptop if you're in a small room.
Yeah.
And you're good, no rush.
Is this any better?
Yeah, that sounds good. Maybe just speak a little louder than you normally would, but you're good. That sounds great.
All right, so sorry about that. As I was saying, my name is Alex Dahlen. I am part of the Minsky cohort at Emerging Digital Academy, and I'm excited today to introduce PantryPal. So, like everybody, I've done this multiple times. I've walked into my overfull fridge, my overfull cupboard, and have way too many ingredients and still nothing to cook. This usually ends up with my ingredients going to waste, never being able to find the right ingredient because you have so many. And then when you finally cook that thing that you were planning on making, it ends up being uninspiring and bland. So my solution to this is PantryPal. It helps reduce food waste and it encourages culinary exploration. So with that, we will go to my demo. So PantryPal, this allows the users to log in. This is my wife's account here. So as you can see, right when we log in, we go to the My Pantry page. It has a list of all the ingredients my wife currently has in our cupboard. We haven't gone shopping in a while, so that's why it looks so bare. You can also see that it's got multiple pages. So as you add more ingredients, you get to switch over to those pages as needed. I also have this default pantry just for user convenience that allows the user to add just standard household ingredients. And as you can see, we now have 43 ingredients instead of 13 that we had before. My wife really loves pasta, and right now with the current ingredients, it looks like we can make a really nice pasta dish. So let's look at our recipes. So we're still missing something. The recipes aren't there. So as you can see, as we add ingredients, it notifies you what you've added. And now, if we look at recipes, we have a lot. So let's see. She really likes Italian food and she really likes pasta. So that ravioli looks good, but let's just make sure it's something that she'd want. So here we have the filter. And if you click on Italian food, there we go, it filters it down. Now, if we open the recipe, it shows a picture, the time it will take to cook, the ingredients, and the instructions. So this app was designed for a mainly mobile view for users, but for the admin side, which would be me in this situation, we have more of a web browser view. So you can see that I have pretty much the same pages that my wife Tia does. But if I click up in here, I also have an admin page. This just shows users, recipes that I currently have in my database, and ingredients that I currently have. So 667, I think I have over 500 recipes. On click here, we can edit a recipe. And if we want to add a recipe, we just click up here. So that is the total amount of my demo there. If you have any questions or want to contact me, this is my contact information. Thank you.
Awesome. Let's work, Alex. All right, we'll take a couple questions in from the audience. And yeah, can you walk us through something you're most proud of or a challenge that you overcame when working through the project?
Just like I feel like everybody else, having the database, I ended up editing my database probably 6 or 7 times. And then with 530 recipes, there's a lot of ingredients. So I ended up with over 5,000 ingredients by the end. So it took me a couple days of cleaning the data to actually make it workable, which is how I got down to 600 ingredients towards the end there.
Awesome. Got a question from Quinn Johnson. Quinn, prior alumni, also worked on a solo project related to food. And Quinn says, awesome job, love the details and the recipes. Couple questions. How did you populate the data and recipes in the database? And what are you looking forward to implementing in the future?
So it's actually through the database, I have the recipes. I have a table with all the recipes, ingredients, and then I compare it to a table of the user ingredients that the users have, and that ends up populating the recipes that come up. And I have a large list of features I'd like to add on. One of the more interesting ones that I would like to implement is to, when you cook a recipe, it will take those ingredients out of your My Pantry list and add it to a shopping list, which would hopefully connect to Instacart or something of that sort. And with a click, you could then just buy everything that you just used.
Awesome. Final question here would just be, what do you wish you knew coming in? What would you tell yourself, 2.5 weeks ago?
I think just to plan my database a little bit better. I feel like I had a good grasp on it when I first started, and then I realized some of the issues with it. So I think I would just say maybe tackle that whole problem a different way, but it all went pretty well, all in all.
Awesome. Thank you, Alex. Nice work.